So as usual, we'll begin with meditations. So just make yourself comfortable and fully relax your body.
Toba Maria, Toba Moya, Tani, Tig by said Juni, do eyes. Goya Bojana, Teddy Masha, Pentodo, she in a Serrani Church, Church, them on the new progress.
So just to understand some benefits of engaging in meditation practice. So it is to when we look, inside, so within our continuums, so there's a great deal of our mind is filled with the various thoughts, disturbing thoughts, and also there's a lot of the confusions and conflicts and all these kind of things filled in our mind. So so therefore the benefit of meditation is to really to not only to recognizing these problems within ourselves, within our continuums, and then to apply the practice to diminish or to reduce such an amount of disturbing thoughts within our mind.
Mi baci loci leng, mi baci the loci leng, then loci down some do. And they over your son to the mi baci loci leng, loci down some the aqua. Loci in some, that's how I got.
Now, in contrast to the to having a state of mind within us, which is really overfilled with so many thoughts, disturbing thoughts. Now, when we engage in meditation practice, then our mind, would be only focus on a single, just on one object, and so therefore, in a way that we only, within us, we only are experiencing just one state of mind. So therefore, we can see the effect of the meditation is that how, as we as we place our mind on a particular or single objects, and when the mind is just stays on that objects, and this naturally then overcomes or prevent any other thoughts or the states of mind to arise. So therefore, we can clearly see the effectiveness of meditation in terms of just overcoming all these unwanted thoughts within us. So what we have just the mention about the meditation practice and its benefit, or how meditation help one. So it's something very clear, very obvious to one, to understand that. So now whenever we actually begin engage in meditation practice, the first thing we need to do is to really to check our motivations, which is to say, why we are engaging in meditation practice. So we need motivations. So as to the instructions we receive to produce the right state of motivations. So sometimes you hear the words saying, you need to correct or modify your motivations. So which is quite different from just simply saying that you need or you just cultivate motivations. So when we say correcting motivation, so that has some the notion of that we need to there is something fault within us, and we need to replace that the error, that fault in our motivation with some the right frame of mind. Whereas if we already have able to produce the right state of mind, such as some loving kindness for all other beings, then we simply need to generate or to cultivate that and use that as our as a motivations to begin the practice. So ideally, it's good to, whenever we, before we engage in any like a meditation practice, so it's good to cultivate this love and feeling of love and compassion for other beings, and then trying to utilize that as some like motivations for motivation for one undertaking this meditation practice. So so in this way the meditation practice, it become as a good means for us to develop and also to habituate our mind, our mental attitude with this sense of like a love and showing love and compassion for other beings. So because even though we know there's how great is to be able to extend love and compassion for others, but it's something that's a kind of feeling doesn't arise naturally, and also it also naturally doesn't happen even if one observe some other being who is in great need of help, that even if there's a one somewhere one has the capability to help out that person's that beings, but still it doesn't automatically occur for one to actually to go and rescue or help that being, and let alone that even one would not even feel any concern for that beings. So therefore when we look at that, the reason why we are not able to show love to others and able to benefit help other in the freeing from suffering as much as we want it, it shows that we are internally in our mind there is not enough, we have not cultivated or enough love and compassion, or in another word, our mental attitude is not that habituated to this showing love and compassion for other beings. So in this way, it's good to always before you begin the meditation practice, so to spend a time to really to reflect upon the well-being of other beings. How there are beings. So you can think of some other beings who are in great need of such help, or there are other who are in the caught in great need of sufferings, and through this to feel trying to cultivate this sense or thought that a wish that I'll be able to, that may those beings be free from sufferings, or may they have happiness. So if you let this such kind of thought of feeling of love and compassion to arise within one's, and so therefore with this, then you say, as you begin the meditation practice, so you motivate that in order to free others from this from suffering, or to cause happiness, that you for that reason, so you engage in meditation practice.
Seldom Macon, just saw pages, seldom Macon, then Lala Casa says, I don't call it home, you lay with you. Shomani the Kali again as much. The colony, Shomani, you would you are. Sasa Yoni, Yola Locani, Shomani, big colony, saying you chinchi, Jedom Mada, Shatana Shuchi, then you would you are. That takes as a role shows you. rōna mara soso hacho soso teni rōnyi hacho sē da pā pēmba sē lēlē zonga yabu shūchi ngēne rē shandi tā chara sōna tē tōna yabu ndwa ngē tē tabari tē lā dō kē kē chōmba shara rē shā tā tēnrē jēni soso shōmba nyōle jē nyōle tē tōni yē la jibē kubē jē tōno ye te ye jowa rola che chepe kube zonga mo mo ro ta to zon ro da tene ke che do ngene shebo chen diwa ra ye de ne ro de sha lan ra se lama sangwa pe ta ye na ne ngena de ro del me gom tin che ngene yu da da charo som tin to tin ya bu tin go ja de 샤스나 ngene yabu shibuchi lagu diwa tende mene goja chi tumbi zona chile ta gangadu siya kari ya tene ngene de chi se pa ne de ana ni kya ne de zona chile madu chi se zani pesh zani menke chi tende lagu diwa se rago zani taro ne den pegu ya mare wata shomba nije yabu zogone se dal jichin ro taje re ngene sozo se mario call jichin ro sozo chiche boyo sozo papi boyo da de shen iza da son ten to ne abun de wa de da de nengo yo chero zon nengo chombo yo ngene da chero chinyo le zongel
so it's important that as a result of practicing meditations, that one gains some sort of benefit from that practice in one's life, and also bring the benefit to the other beings. So it is not much of point if our meditation practice is something where we sit and just like feel just a sense of like a emptiness, this nothingness, and almost like in a state of sleepiness, and also when we come out of the meditation, there is not much. It hasn't got any effect in terms of bringing some transformation, a positive transformation in one's way of thinking, one's actions, and also something that other people can also see. So rather, it's no matter how much meditation you do, like you always like remain the same. Like there's a saying, like you just like the horn of an animal, just always remain the same. There's no change. And so therefore now here how much benefit is there if we always like trying to, like, for example, if we incorporate in our meditation to developing and enhancing this love and compassion towards other beings, and how as a result of meditation practice, how we kind of bring some change, have some make some effect in our mind, even in the very in the depth of our heart, that we beginning to feel some sort of sense of empathy towards others, who are undergoing sufferings, and we feel towards others who are in need of help. And so how when we mentally, or we within our mind, how when we develop this the quality of love and compassion, then how this would have the effect, in the way, the actions that we create in our everyday life, and we can see with more love and compassion in within our mind. So we can actually not only our action will be something that we will be benefiting others, but we will find that even there's more peace, more joy within ourselves, more sense of more satisfactions within ourselves as well. As the great Lama Tsongkhapa said, how if we benefit other beings, then our work, our self-interest, will be take care of themselves. So in another word, it can automatically, be fulfilled as a result of that. So this is something we can, if we sincerely cultivate, love and compassion, and then we show more care, and thought towards other beings, then we can see, in fact, how when we have cultivated love and compassion, then this kind of enable us, to drive us, whenever their time comes to benefit others, we will benefit others. However, when we inwardly we lack this quality, cultivating the love and compassion, which as we said before, which doesn't arise, naturally. It is not like a case that will arise when we, face some sort of situation where there are some other people who are in need of our help, but how it's not going to arise automatically, and in fact, without the developing, love and compassion within ourselves, then in fact, when there is a right opportunity arise for one to benefit others, if there's one won't even think of of benefiting the other beings. So therefore, it's important to recognize this benefit of cultivating love and compassion for oneself, and in terms of how that is a source of peace and happiness, lasting peace and happiness for oneself, and also how it is when we talk about the changing the societies, changing the people in the world, then how it all starts from one's own self. How it works when you once cultivate the love and compassion, and you engage in this act of benefiting others, then how that would have the same effect on, or in terms of inspiring others to do the same, and that's how we can you contribute to the love and compassion towards the more wider communities.
Right? Yena je ngene ma do. Mo zombo do, mo yara, mo pa pembo do. Ron she bo do. Tie da yela ye pa. Te gavin no ba te thong ge da shomba ni je ni de sha. Te nga do ngene mo se la ji mo di. Ro yela me shomba ni ngene mo se la ji mo di. Te la na yeng ron yin la ta to ja thong ba la no. Yenja rola, then Tato Jaja Jatam Lavarilla, so that Drome Kiwi Diwasi Tini with you. 가을병 이자 손을 대 손을 야본 되와서 얘네 이다 맞아 맞아 걸어든 레이 녀레지래 제가 맞아 얘네를 맞아 걸어든 레 녀레지래 제가 맞아 내가 말을 내가 손 대는 되지
So in a way, so we when we meditations practice, so have to be is not something the distant from how we live our life, but rather it is so closely connected with how we live our life, and makes difference to that. And so now the talking more about the benefit of cultivating love and compassion. So as far as I'm concerned, so if we if there is one qualities which we can which is the main factor that would shape the person into somebody we can call as whether a good persons, very good human beings, and calm persons, and good natured persons. So that qualities is really comes to the cultivations of love and compassion for other beings, and so it's a very how how much the positive way this love and compassion can transform that person, they transform the person, and also the way how it benefit, as we were saying before, not only other, even for oneself. It's like for someone who is always who possess these qualities, then there will be never be a time when there's no you feeling like a lonely or without any friend, but rather it's somebody who will be very highly become a very admirable persons and very friendly persons, and on the other hand, how when someone who have completely deprived of this any such sense of care and consideration of other and the compassion, love for others, then how this such person can then be won't have any much other to place trust and become close to one, and also there is when would be even such person has faced certain difficulties, in need of any help, then it will be very difficult to find such some to any other to taking care of that persons. So therefore personalists, without cultivating, without giving such some thought to cultivating love and compassion, so how one's own life will become so miserable and so lonely and so forth.
다 펜스니에나 대바라 셔마 니제만 요래라 대바라 뉴다 요 안 도는데 저러서 안 도고야래 대삼도도 펜스 쟁이 셔마 니제생인데 펜스 사니 뉴다 좀 계속 말해 시대걸 내내 그제도 시대는 처음알아 봐 기쟁이 와 다 펜스 바라된 셔마 니제 요소는 되는 요달래 시대는 처음에 then Mashiba in change with the son told the mother. Gene the mother can't get a Shomba Nija, Conyola Yabo Jena, that's Rad Yashonga Tentongoya.
So it is as simple as how, if we look into the situations of our relationships, and how when there's the element or good elements of the love and compassion in the relationship, then there's a great deal of mutual benefits. So I can categorically say that there is in terms of in a relationship between our two partners, and so there is no with the good great element of love, or it's built on love and compassions, then there's you will never see a case of any conflict, any because of the love and compassions that it brings conflict and the disputes in the relation, and the tension in the relationships. And so, however, it's you can clearly see, or I can clearly say that all these tensions and conflicts and all this and the distrust, so all arise when there's a diminishing of the love and compassion between the two in the relationships. So therefore, whether we talk of the individual lasting peace or happiness, or we talk of the peace and happiness in a relation with living with the other people. So what's most important factor for such peace and happiness is this bringing love and compassions.
But Gola and the Vashi con Geshe Doga. Shad. Papa would I'm fine. Bad. Vampire. Huh?
I didn't get it.
Vampire.
Magpie.
Yeah. No more he live out there doing all that, somebody that. And yesterday I saw all ladies here. Very relaxed. Yeah. Very relaxed. I interested that one. What's that? She in love kind of show that bad accident. Right? Bad no secret. Very mind very peaceful. All here. So not bad they are doing that. Really I interested that I all teach that and compassion, love kindness, just I see all I said need that one very, very powerful. Then you see it. You think I do compassion or love kind I do I practice. Whenever I see lots of that, very rough and all very, very close people. Really? So now remember dog and the cat sound very friendly. I see really friendly. Then what they said, then they're not thinking harm. Why is they thinking? They also love kind, they understand. They not see harm, not see very relaxed. because they see love can they see it really. They think in a thousand days, more in the Halias in the you might just show that Anna, the Nick Yapusin. That's a lot. That's what.
So you can observe even in the how the animals when they show love towards each others, like dog and cat, how they can become very close friends, and so like that. There's the what this all shows is that the when someone shows love to you or love to the others, then that other being they don't of course they won't feel any threat to their life, so rather they feel very safe and feel some sort of very give some sort of joy in being with the other being who's showing love. So this is something how even in the animals, when we show love to the animal and how they react, the response with the same love and friendships, and so this is just to show that then not to mention about the such the benefit that the other fellow human being would appreciate if from the love and compassion we show to them.
She called members here. Tang don't they logic na little chuchi lumar they can chan kick the double was just la double just double little fair for this. That little apple part general little ten forget the woman that is very costing
look to
get little
look
little I'm think
no
little thing
no
Lam Rim the co-party Tana get and say you then you
no
not hardness, but I learn on the party and the parties the cotton thing. For my knowledge, there are young teacher toy, hardly as in it on Sandup. Not any more, you are not in the so somebody just said, lawyer, shiver, row pop pepper, jet pop pepper. Coercion, Jella never machine, never machine by the not the moshi link. The little lawyer address, that's on to it.
Also, Geshe said once he saw on, I think it was on Channel 10, so there was a guy who was a doctor, and he was taking care of a little, like a lamb. And then eventually, but he's got to put it away somewhere. But this lamb keep coming back and become so playful, with making noise, and so playful. And the point is that Geshe said that when he observed that he could see this is the lamb is doing, playing is all showing the really appreciating the care and the love that this doctor have shown. So you can see if you observe so many other cases, so where you can see quite the effect of what the love and compassion can do to others, and it's pretty quite amazing, and how the it has the power to make other being feel so so peaceful, so safe, and so they feel that like with this they never feel that there's not any threat to any or receiving any harm from the someone who show love. And so this is something, the effect of the love, of power of the effect of love, which we can we can observe how even the animal can recognize it so clearly. Yeah, so then in another time, Krishna said he saw this guy who was so close to a lion, and they were playing, and then the lion's got his mouth widely open, and he's got his whole head into the lion's mouth, and so you can imagine that. So the trust that they build in their relationship, and so the we as a human being, so we supposed to be more intelligent, and the more sense of to knowing who is benefiting and who's harming, and so in this way we can see the benefit of love in terms of building trust in one's relationship with other, bringing harmonies, and making the stable or the cementing the one's relationship with others and so forth. So so at this point, so we better begin the meditations, because otherwise, Krishna said, usually he has this habit of whenever certain had an idea of giving certain talk, and then that talk will lead to the next topic, and then it will connect to the next one, and then it will never end. So so we'll just stop here and do the meditations. So we'll do the meditation which is on just on breathing, so just only for a short period, and just begin with again to just fully relaxing your body, you feel comfortable, and then trying to get rid of all the distracting thought, completely out of one's mind, and this way, one can direct one's complete mental attentions on the just on the incoming and outgoing breath, and as much as possible during this short meditation. So you're trying to keep the mind on the inhaling and then exhaling, and just keep if you get distracted, keep bringing simply bringing back to that objects on inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so now we, as we chant the Buddha's mantra, so again, just make sure you keep the mind inward and but direct your focus on the sound of the mantra without being distracted by any other object.
On page 1. Taya ta muni muni maha muni zu Taya ta muni muni maha Taya da muni muni maha muni zuha Taya da muni muni maha Taya da muni muni zuha Taya da muni muni maha Taya da muni maha muni Thank you.